Okay, so open the file, blah 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 blah. Prepare. So I'm not solving. I'm just taking the access parts. Um, Chichi, can you read that instruction for us? Thank you. Thank you. So currencies are displayed in two decimal places. Please, you have to note that we are talking about flawless work, whereby there is no mistake, not a single mistake. So currencies are displayed in two decimal places using a suitable database package. Import the file, use these field names and data types. So I have the source files here. I have the source files here. So I'm going to import which file? M2017 boards. Where is it? Okay, this one. So you are not importing any. They didn't say you should open it. You are importing. So this is the access. I've opened access. So blank database. So create your database. Create it consciously with names. Don't just click OK. Don't just click create. If you click create, you will continue your work, but you don't know that you will not know what the database is saved as. For example, it's just database 10. Let's say the system crashes or the system crashes and something happens. You will not know where to locate it. So you create your database consciously. Is Elijah in school? Okay, so new blank database. So let me call it. So is in document. Okay. Yeah. So the database is created. So we are to import this now. We are to import this. So I go to where? External data. Because that data I'm bringing it out from outside access, .csv, external data. So under imports, so this is import. Because I'm using a projector, so my screen resolution has been reduced. So some of those menus are hiding. So I'll just, so is here from file, test file. Test file. So you are importing test file. So browse to where you have the folder. The first one, Abi? Okay. So the first one, okay. Anything here? No. So here, so you check this first row contain field name. So all the data here, they turn to field names. Maybe you did, you see that these are field names now. So you go to advanced. So if there is any boolean, change to boolean. Change to okay. So just the ready is boolean. Change this to yes or no. Yes or no is boolean. Am I correct? This is also okay. Currency. Yeah, leave that one alone. So I just need for ready sold to be boolean. Then okay, I continue. I'm not doing anything here. I continue. Primary key. Set the board ID field as a primary key. Primary key. So board ID is the primary key. Better look at the front. So that is the first table there. Board table. Finish. This one is done. Okay. So this is the table. So I need to change all these settings. Evidence dot. So I go to design view, right click, design view. So let's change it one by one. Board ID was text. Okay, text, numeric. So this is text. Thickness is numeric. That is number. Numeric, number. Drawing is what? Text. And this one is boolean. So change it to what here? Yes or no? Then sold is also what? Boolean. Change the format here to yes or no. Price is numeric currency. Price. So you pick currency. Format euro. Two decimal places. Two decimal places. So you have that. So that is done. And they didn't say you should do any evidence there. Okay, so cubic meter is already there. You are not doing it, you are not doing all this one. Close, save it. So that is done. The second table, import the file into a database as a new table with appropriate data types. So the second one, external again, guide me. Second table. Which one are we? Trees. Appropriate data types. Okay. Appropriate data types. So tree ID, what do you think it will be? Tree ID, what will it be? Test. Abi? Tree type will be what? Test. Location code is also what? Test. Year is what? So we can leave the year as integer. Abi? Integer is also number now, and the year is also number. So that is all right. So we are okay with this. What do you think will be the primary key? Tree ID. Okay, anything ID is usually the primary key because ID shows that it identifies a record uniquely. So tree ID. So next, how about Zona? Where is Zona? She's not here also. Okay, so that is done. Okay, examine the file. The okay, which one is location? Have you done that one? So we are importing locations also. We are importing locations also from file, test file. Are you going out? If it is going out, it's not permitted, please. Locations, this. So all we have been doing is just to be importing files. Next, first row contains this. So we are looking at appropriate data types. Examine these and decide on appropriate data type for each field. Import the file into your database as a new table with appropriate data type. Set the location code as a primary. So location code will be what? Text. Location is also what? Text. Look at them here. Description is also what? Text. First name is what? Surname is what? Email is what? Image is also text. Alphanumeric is a type of text. Telephone number. Telephone number. Okay. Alphanumeric is also the same thing as what? Text. Is telephone number numeric? No. Is it long integer? No. Currency? No. Text? Yes. Yes. But why is it that majorities they still go for number? Please, when you are working, your spirit, soul, and body should work together. So we change this to what? Text. Text. Don't forget that we are going for flawless victory. Please don't make any mistake as much as possible. So they say we should use location code as a primary field. Primary field. There's nothing to do again. Okay, so we have 3 tables imported. 3 tables imported. Eniola, 3 tables imported. Is it clear to this point? Yeah. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. So please, I don't want you to be afraid. There's nothing to worry about. A way of pride. Okay, can I proceed? Yeah. Amy, are you alright? Okay. Are you alright? Okay. Now, place in your evidence document screenshot showing the field names and other types used in each of the 3 tables. That's evidence 4. Please, the problem was I discovered that some they don't know how to show evidences, and they will they will crop out important parts. Please, and I didn't spare anybody. In fact, I was looking for mistakes. Yes. Let's proceed, please. Now, when we want to show evidence, I'm very serious. When we want to show evidence, just show, I don't want to make any mistake as much as possible. To show that the price, you can see all the evidences here of the data types, and then maybe the field properties. But for currency, you don't know that whether it is in 2 decimal places. So please just click here, price, and then you have this decimal places showing. Then show your evidence. Okay. See, if you show this kind of evidence, then this is incorrect. Because this is blocking it. Print screen. Continue to talk, So that is for the first table. When you are showing it, ensure that the name shows on top. Okay, another thing is that I've seen something I'm working in compatibility mode. That's .rtf. I want to change this to .docs. So I can have all the functionalities of my word processing software available. Replace. Okay, don't replace, please. They must have said change this evidence to this underscore that, but I don't have time for that. You understand? So I've shown the second evidence. The third one, um, the third one, print screen. So ensure you show the name. I will tell you the mistakes some people made. Yeah. It doesn't. It doesn't. That's the default table. Now, let me tell you some of the mistakes some people made. Let me some of the mistakes some people made. Please, at this moment, if you are disturbing, it shows that you are not very, very wise. Well, I showed you the analysis and you saw it. So please be wise. Because if you are not wise, you cannot do what? You cannot rise. So be wise. Now, some people, this after showing this evidence, see what they did. I don't know. Okay, maybe they didn't crop it out. Okay, don't let me do that. They showed evidence like this print screen. I'm going to delete that, but let me show you this evidence. What's the difference between this guy and this guy? Who said primary key is not showing? Let's clap for all of them. If you didn't say so, clap for them. Good. So primary key not showing. This what kind of symbol is this one? Okay, so it's key. So it didn't show. And in the mark scheme letter, they talk about this as primary key, you mark it for this person. This as primary key, you mark it for the person. Though I knew that some of you showed them as primary key, I gave you 0. Yes, because you didn't show it in the evidence. So please show it when others that are not around, when they come, Fatima, put them through. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, so evidence 4 is done. See. 3 marks for the first one, 2 marks for this, 2 marks for this. That's already what? That's already 7. Now, create one-to-many relationships. So everything is closed. Come on, are you following? Okay, great. I like that. Apa, not apa. Ua. Look up. Now create one-to-many relationships. Create one-to-many relationship as links between the 3 tables. So we want to link the 3 tables now. And they have told you, use the 3 field in the 3 table to link. Okay. So let's start. Where do you get relationships? Database tools. Omobola. Database tools. Relationships. So relationships. So we are using these tables. Table 1, table 2, table 3. Close. Okay. So please show all the fields. So let's start the mathematics now. Now use the 3 ID field in the 3 tables to link to the 3 ID field in the boards table. Happy? And the location field in the location table to link to the location code in the trees table. In the trees table. Okay. Okay, let's start the English again. The tree ID in the trees table. This is trees table, Abi. So which one? To tree. Okay, so this guy is linking this guy. Please don't be distracted. Tree ID in the trees table to tree ID in the box table. So I drag this guy, I put it on top of this guy. Okay, create. So create, Abi. So that guy is created. Okay, and the location code field in the location table to link to the what? Okay, location table. Where's location table? This guy to who? In the trees table. So this is trees table. So I drag that guy to this place. Huh? Do you get it? So tree ID here to here. Okay. Now place in your evidence document showing the relationship between the three tables, three marks. Now let's pick this. Let's pick this. Let's pick this. Number one. Oh. Number one. See the question. Screenshot or shots. So that's number one. So number two. Okay. Edit relationship. Okay. Mr. Man, bring this one down first. This one come down. An object will continue to be in the state of rest, or if it's on motion, to continue on motion, except it is being acted upon by an external force. So okay, so I have the tree, I have the boards here, the tree and the board. So I can pick this. So I can pick that. So it shows that it's one to many between the tree table and the board table. Then the second one, between the trees and the location, edit relationship. Okay, so I've shown all the evidences, three screenshots to show that, please, we are going for the best in Nigeria, so we can't afford to make a single mistake. So those are the three things. Now create a data entry form to include all fields from the trees table. All fields from the trees table, data entry form. So that is very easy. So close the relationship. Yes, save it. So where do you get forms? Create forms. Where is form? Form wizard. Thank you. Form wizard. From which table? Trees table. And this is tree table, Abi. So everything. Next. Modify. Form. So I should redo it. Okay. Let me close it and delete it. I actually appreciate that. Please, if you don't understand something, let me know. So we want to create the form. Please, if Gerard, you can go to the back now. It's very unfair. Some people, they are just trying to get this thing, please. Okay. Maybe I should go and look for your letter and see whether you are justified for making noise. Okay. The only person that can make noise in this class is Fatima. No other person. But I know she will not even make noise, so we don't need to make noise. Just pay attention. I beg you. Okay. Okay, Joseph, I should go over that again. So I want to create the form. They say create a data entry form to include all fields from the trees table alone. So you go to create, very easy, form wizard. Then pick from trees table everything. This is all the fields, everything. Next, next. Then I can just call this maybe trees form. Modify the design. So I change this like this. Okay. Um, I want to do something. I want to do something. Sorry. I don't want to change anything because of some further questions. So let me delete this again. So create form wizard. I don't want to change anything. I will leave it raw like that because of evaluation. Next column. I will just add form here. Finish. So this is the design. Am I designing anything? Okay, so they didn't ask me to do any design. So don't bother to do any design as much as possible. But if you have enough time, they say add the following records to the table using your form. So they want me to use the form to add record to the to the to the trees table. So this is design view. You can add records here. So you have different views here. So for you to add record, you go to what? Form view. So this is the first record. So this is what? New record. So just click on this new record and then type in this thing. CL1. Is it CL1 or CLI? Please, thou shall not make any mistake. Then cedar of. Please follow the okay. SOL 2014. Okay, so now this record is added. Once you click on next, the record is added to the table. So some of you will say, I didn't see the record. If you go and check the trees, you will see it. So you don't need to type, you don't need to say save. And so once you click on next, you can see I have 44 of records now, but the 44th one is blank. So if I go to this trees table, how many records do I have now for the tree? You can see that it has been updated. Yes. If you want to search, what's the unique thing there? CL1. So just look for CL1. CL1. Oh, search. I was wondering. So that's what we added now. The unique record. So it's there. Now, check your data entry for errors. Don't make any mistake. Where they use capital letter, please follow suit. Like the work you did in class, they say megabits per second. While some people use small m. Small m and big M, they are not the same thing. They will say data entry 100% correct. I mean, if your own is 99.99% correct, you will miss it. So those are, if you want to make a mistake, make a good one. Not where you're supposed to use capital letter, you use small letter. And don't make any mistake anyway. Place into evidence document screenshot showing this data in your form. So this is this data in my form. I show this evidence. Print screen. Please pick it from here. Evidence. Evidence what? 6. That's evidence 6. Identify 3 features that could be added to the form to make it easier to use. You see, things have changed. Now you use your brain to answer questions in PowerPoint to form your slide. Another 3 features that could be added to the form to make it easier to use. Enter your answers onto the slide with the title features of form design in the presentation you created in task 2. So 3 features. 3 features. Okay, look at this form now. Okay, so let's go to the design view of the form. Okay. Let me go to the form view. Now look at this. Look at this form. What can you add? Number 1. Add right now 3 features that you can add to the form. To make it easier to use. What's the number 1 thing that you're supposed to see? What's the first thing you're supposed to see? Drop down menu for which one? Okay, tree ID. Okay. Okay, tree type. Okay, good. But what's the first thing you're supposed to see? Let's clap for him. Tell them. Yeah, look at the title. The title is not friendly. It's not saying anything reasonable. So number 1, tell them again. Use more explanatory title. How can we put it? Use a suitable title for the form. E.g. data entry form for trees. Something like that. Didi. Doing solar midare lude. Why lookest thou? Right. You've written that. That's super fast. That would be called I7. Okay. Okay, so you can write use suitable title for the form. E.g. What did we say is e.g.? For trees. Good. That's a suitable title. So you said the second one, use drop down menu for the tree type. Use drop down menu for the tree type. Why? In order to minimize errors when entering data. That's why you use drop down menu, to minimize errors. What else can you do? Buttons. Okay, good. So you can put navigation buttons like next record, last record, previous record. You can put that. Command Greenman is looking at me in case you are hearing me. He's not writing anything. When you do use drop down menu, data validation is part of what you do in drop down menu. Yeah, but also for no. What other things can you do? Now look at the tree ID, tree type, location code. Those are not friendly. So use more friendly field names for the fields, not the one with underscore. So you can use more friendly field names for the fields. For example, tree type can be type of tree. Yes, without any underscore around it. Okay, how many have you written? 4. Okay, so and you have to write 3. So you have more than enough for that. Now make 3 appropriate improvement to the design of your form. So 3 appropriate improvement to the design of your form. So go to design view. So this is what
Database for data entry for tree.
Data entry form of trees. Sorry, for trees.
I hope you are looking.
From those improvements they have to
Yeah, um so that's one. Navigation buttons. I discovered that navigation buttons, they are best done in design view. Okay, navigation buttons. Um, okay, design. Where's navigation button? So you pick this. Okay, this button. Draw it. Then it's ask you which one. That will be the first record, Abby. The first record. Next. Okay, this first record, I'll just leave it like that. First record. That will be the previous record. Or the last. No. First record. Okay. Yes, previous. So the next one will be what? Next record. Thank you. Next record. Then
Do you have to arrange the navigation buttons in this format?
then that will be what? Last record. How about new record?
Isn't it supposed to be?
So new record. Is there anything called new record here? So come here. New record.
Yes.
So add new record. So this guy. So those are my navigation buttons. Why will it not work? So what other thing can I quickly change? 3 types. You said I should change it to drop down menu. How many 3 types do I have?
1, 2, 3, 4.
So,
Yeah, you level.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 13. No, sorry, 14.
so those ones are many. So I don't want to start changing. So let me just change this one to friendly names. Tree ID. Let me change it to what should I call it? Tree ID. How will it be type of tree? Eh? So tree ID without. Then this one will be what?
Type of tree.
Name and type. Yeah, type of tree. Then this one is what? Location.
We just remove the underscore.
Location code. Then this one was.
Remove the underscore.
So let me change. Let me make this one to be bold. Maybe red color. Okay. So I have this. Make 3 appropriate for the design. So just pick this print screen. Okay, let me go to form view. So the Thomas that was doubting the other time, so you can see that it's working. So the first one, new record. Um, Amended form, put it here. Okay, now stand up, everybody. It's working. Okay, please let them teach you how to use sniffing tool. Okay, ask Fatima to show you. Okay, sit down. Sit down.
Sit down, sit down. He said sit down.
So we are done with the preambles. Now let's go into the actual business. Hmm? Evaluate what? Okay, they said evaluate the improvement you have made. So what you have written, that's your evaluation. What you did and why you did it, that's your evaluation. You changed the title. Why did you change the title? You added navigation buttons. Why did you do so? You changed the field names to the ones that are friendly. Why did you do so? So that's your evaluation. So take time to type those things. That we want to go into this business. Don't be afraid. They said that Timisola, the journey of 1,000 miles is what? Hmm? The journey of 1,000 miles. Thank you, Dara. God bless you. Begins with a step. Hello. See, I'm not talking. Just take. I'm calculating the time. I'm gonna gain it. Continue your gisting. Continue. No, no, no. I'm calculating my time. 10 minutes gone already.
10 minutes.
Total time lost. 10 minutes. Amy, stand up. It is well with you. Come on.
Let's continue now.
Please, anyone that is coming in, tell them not to greet me. They should just come in and keep quiet and follow. Thank you. Follow instructions, simple instructions. Please, and don't greet them because you are taking my break time.
Don't talk in Amara. Something here. Oh, yeah, now.
Come on. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. 30 minutes gone. Hey, you want to take more? I allow you. Continue.
Your break.
Don't take time again.
Amarachuku, you're welcome. Zona, you're welcome. And we have done a lot of things before you came, but don't worry, Fatima will take you through. But you came in at the right time. We are at the most critical stage. So we showed the analysis, and we discovered that it was cataclysmic, very bad. Hopefully, we are going to do better. So let's proceed. Your database produce a report that shows now. Please, you have to read in between the lines. If not, you will not get it. Shows the field when the tree was new, the name of the location, blah blah, the tree, blah blah blah, in this order. Then it contains a new field calculated at runtime called volume. This is calculated using thickness multiplied by width multiplied by length. The content of this field must be displayed to 3 decimal places. Shows only the record. As auditor, blah 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 blah. Where am I going to start from? Okay, so I'm going to start from query. I'm going to start from query. I'm going to create query wizard. Where is query wizard? Okay, see query wizard here. Query wizard here. Simple query wizard. I don't want to bother my head. I pick everything from all the tables, all the 3 tables. So this is table 1, table 2, table 3. When you pick from all the 3 tables, then the relationships will show for all the 3 tables. Next, modify. So I call this first query. I call this first query. You can call it another thing. You can call it another something friendly, but everybody should not use first query so they will not think that you cheated. So I call it the first query. I can easily note it. So I'm here. I am here. Please pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. You have to. You see this question. You have to read through everything and see what you are to do. Ugo, are you following? Great. You need to get an A star, Ugo. Yeah, you can do it. Okay. Now, volume. So I'm volume. Contain if you calculate at front time called volume. This is calculated using thickness multiplied by width multiplied by length. Okay, that's very simple. So I go to the end here. Eniola, God bless you. So that is volume, Abi. Volume equals this guy. Yes, it's necessary. Just look at it. They put capital here. Volume. So calculation in query. Young man. He didn't miss it. He didn't miss it. Okay, so volume, a new field, column. They say what? With Okay, thickness times width times length. Let's see the way those fields are being represented. So thickness is just thickness, Abi. Okay, look at thickness, just thickness. Width is just width, length is just. So see now, thickness is just this is width, length, just like that. Nothing you underscore there. Okay, so that would be thickness. That's thickness field, not asterisk. Thickness is a field, so that's one field. Yeah? So that's thickness as a field. Multiply by the second field. Multiply by the So that is it. Eh? So that is correct. This guy, volume equals thickness multiplied by width multiplied by length. It's nonsense. So it's nonsense. So when you are multiplying, when you are using calculations, either in query or in report, you have to take each of the field in the square bracket. So this means that computer, when I'm calculating volume, maybe for a particular record, this thickness here is not representing the thickness as in THI, blah blah blah. It represents the value in the thickness field. You pick that one, multiply by the value in the width field, multiply by the one in the length, and then it multiplies the value. So these are fields individually. Okay. That it depends on the name of your field, the field name. For example, let's say you can use board ID in calculation. There's board underscore ID, so you just pick this the way it is. So it depends on the name of the field. But this is not reasonable. You cannot use ID in calculation. Okay, so that is clear. Head boy emeritus. So thickness, you are welcome, Abdullah. Thickness. So that is done. That is done. You can run it and then try it. You will see that it will work. So let's look at this one. Anybody with calculator there? 0.038. Okay, quickly do it. Multiply by 0.515. Multiply by 3. What will it give you? Multiply by 0.515. Multiply by 3. What do you get? 0.05. Is it correct? So it shows that it's correct. That's just so it takes from each of the fields, multiplies it, and then you get that. Okay, so that is done. Now please look up. We have done this, but okay, let me in 3 decimal places. In 3 decimal places, I can just go back to the design view. I can do it from here, from anywhere. So this query, design view of query. Shop your money. Decimal places, please pay attention. Don't let them shop your money. Volume here, decimal places, 3 decimal places. 3 decimal places. Oh my goodness. Now let's go back and see whether that is working. Is it in 3 decimal places? No, and we change it, Abi. We change it to 3 decimal places and it's not still showing 3 decimal places. Okay. Pay attention. So we change this guy to 3 decimal places and it's not showing 3 decimal places. For some it's showing, for some it's not showing. Mr. Ajala, your computer is not working. Mr. Ajala, this system, you don't usually give me systems that work, all those things. You have to stop them. Some are in 3 decimal places, some are not in 3 decimal places. What do you do? Oh my Father, let your name be glorified. in the name of Jesus. So this is what you do. You come to format, you pick fixed. So it will be fixed to 3 decimal places. All of them will be forced to 3 decimal places. Some of you are waiting for me to go there and then it's Bolu. So 3 decimal places. Oh yeah, has somebody captured that in writing except Timmy? I know she's writing. Timisola, have you captured that? So decimal places, then fix it, then it will show for all of them. Okay, so that is done. You know, this question, Fatima, God will bless you abundantly. Well done for. Is as the Spirit is leading, I just say it. She's the one the Spirit is speaking now. Because she did this thing and then she got 13/19. That was a very good one. A very good one. When we had a lot of casualties. Now, so volume is done. Now there is another thing. I don't know how Fatima did it, but I will show you how I did it. There are 2 calculations you must make here in the query design in query. 2 calculations. Look at the second one. Where is it again? Calculate the total value of the selected board by multiplying the price field by the volume. This guy. Calculate the total value of the selected board by multiplying the price field by the volume. So this is another calculation in query. Yeah, so what do you name it? So let's call it what? What should we call it? Total value of what? Selected board. So let's call it selected boards. Selected field names should not have spaces in between as good practice. Selected boards. Column. What is it calculating? Price and volume. So if the volume you did is wrong, this one will be wrong also. Volume, the volume we just did now. Is it what? Calculate the total value of the selected board by multiplying the price field by the volume. Display this field below the price column. That will be later. Okay, display this value as currency. The same currency as your price field. So this guy here is what? Currency. Which currency did we pick from the beginning? So this currency. Okay, so that is done. That is done. So so this guy is done. Now, so we want to create the report now. Let me close everything. Abdullah, we are recording this class, so you can see from the beginning. We want to create the report now. Create report wizard. Who is that? Create report wizard. Let's continue, please. Report wizard. We don't have time for Shakara. Are we together? Yes. Report. Amy, sit down. Sit down. Say sorry to Kama. Kama, sorry. You see, hello. I want you to see into the future. Hello. Sometimes when you are married, you have disagreements. Hello, between the husband and the wife. Both parties should learn how to apologize and say, I'm sorry. Hello, and that should come. Hello, that should come from the bottom of your heart. Don't just, I'm sorry, now you are sorry. No, genuine. So this will keep families. This will keep families. Okay, let's proceed. Let's proceed. So we are creating the report now. Please pay attention. We are creating the report now. Please pay attention. Report wizard. We are done with the query. We have done the dirty jobs with the query. So we'll now pick these fields from the query we created. We go back here. Shows the report is showing this field. Oh my goodness. We've not. I just. Oh my goodness, Fatima. I just added the fields at runtimes, the calculated fields. I didn't do the query. So the query shows only record where ready is no. Where is ready? Okay, ready is no. So this yes. So tell me when we get there. Okay, so this guy is no. This guy is yes. Any other thing? It will add it by itself. So I just have 52 records. Okay, so this is done. Any other thing to be done in query? Nothing. Okay, close it. Save it. Okay, report now. Create. Report wizard. Form. Okay, thank you. Deborah B. There. Okay. So we need what? Board ID. When the tree. Okay, show the field when the tree was mute. That's what. Okay. Thank you, Zona. Uju, I'm hearing your voice. Your voice for the first time. The next one is what? Location. The next one is what? The next one is what? So what's that one? Tree type. The next thickness. The next one is what? Width length. Width and
ready sold and price.
Ready sold price. In this order. So it is in that order. Next. Don't do anything there.
The views that you're getting, they are from a relationship like this, right?
No, it's from a query.
Please, just follow from where we are going. Just follow from where we are going. So please, how do you want? Just follow from where you met us. I want you to see the fields I created. Year, meal, location, board ID. Year, meal, location, board ID, tree types, thickness, width, length. Okay, if I choose by this, it will be summarized. So I pick this. Okay. So year, meal, location, board ID, tree types. That's all. That's everything that we did. Some are talking. Keep talking. No. Okay, so you are not doing anything here. Please don't do anything here. Omobola. Okay. So what kind of orientation? Landscape. Modify the report. So quickly put the title of the report. What's the title of the report? Value of this stuff. Is it values or value? Okay. Single. So like this. Modify it. I hope something is going to work. I hope something is going to work. I'm coming. Let me try. Footer. Footer. Yes. Yes. Um, please pay attention. Pay attention. I want to quickly do the report again. So let's report wizard. Let's be fast. The first one is what? Yeah, Abby. Second one is what? Location. Please, I'll be faster now. Look, the second one is what? Location. Location. Board ID. 3 times, Abby. Are you sure? The next one is what? Okay, thickness with length. Ready sold price. So they said on contains a new field calculate at runtime called volume. So I need volume also. Yes, I need volume. The report shows this and then it contains this also. Then I need selected boards. I need selected board for something. So landscape, Abi. Value of what? Stocks like this. Okay, finish. Yeah, I will show you. So I have this. Now fit on a single page wide. So I've added this in this order. On a single page wide, sort the data into year, meal, then location, and then board. All trace in ascending order. So let me do the sorting. Add a sort. The first one is what? Ascending. Year meal ascending is smallest to largest. Second level is what? hear me? Location, A on top is also ascending. Board ID, okay, is up there. Thank you. So all of them ascending. So that one is done. Okay, calculate the total value of the selected board by multiplying the price field by the volume. So we did this in, so this is the selected board. We did the calculations in the query. We multiply the price and the volume. So for each of the fields, so I'm going to calculate the total value of the selected board now. The total value of the selected board. So I'm going to get the summation of all this sum. So that's the total value of the selected board. Total value of the selected board. Display this value below the price column. I'm going to do that. Display the value as currency. The same currency as your price field. I think we have done that. Okay. As a label to the left. Oh. So look at the title in it. Sold timber in store. Sold in store, abi? So is this guy label, abi? That's value. Value of stock. Stocks, abi? Okay. Okay, there's no S there. Thank you. This. Okay, this is done. As your name, serial account number set to appear on each page of the report. Each page of the report. Where will you put that? Page footer. So each page of the report, page footer is good. So footer, it will show on each of the pages. So controls, that's what? Label. NGs. Okay, so we have that. So let's see the report view. A lot of things are not showing, so you have to make them show.
Views on necessary space. Space unnecessary space.
Is everything showing here?
No.
Okay.
Not from there, from there. What is not showing? Yeah. But it used to be, yeah, from there. But then it's not more. Yeah, so it's just a bit like nothing.
Now, hell, nothing hell.
Even border,
This is bizarre. Nothing is nonsense. Nothing is nonsense. Exactly. Yeah, now I'm sure.
Is everything showing here?
Scroll down.
Hello, this class is being recorded. If you make noise, I will not give it out. I will just delete it. Yes, now, because your noise will travel to places you don't even know. Instead of you to be watching now and see, because if anything is not showing,
Yes. All those hashtags there, I see the hashtag there. They're inside now.
Just yes or no.
yes.
The weight has too much space. What is it be bigger than?
Mr. Ajala, may the Lord bless you and keep thee. May He continue to shine His face upon thee. Can you see, just arranging it alone, can you see how it's taking time? But if you see the question, they didn't require selected boards in the question. I just use selected board to get the calculation that I need. So I just use selected board to get the calculation that I need. In the question, it is not required. What they require in the question is shows all these and then it contains volume. Selected board is just used to get calculation, but I don't need it. So I go to design view. I say that in my final report, I don't want to see selected boards. Properties. So I will say I don't want to see selected boards. So I've visible. I come to this property visible. I pick no for selected board. So I don't want to see this field, and then I come to the data visible. I say no. So if I'm to print it and I do print preview, I do 2 pages or more. So let me come to the last one here. You can see that selected board is not there. So all the things that I need, they are and everything is showing. So let's see the bottom if the details are there. Okay, they are here. How about the calculation we made? Where is the calculation? 4 pages wide. Okay, this one. But they said we should bring it below what? Below the price. Okay, Dara, did you say below price? So well done, Dara. Layout below price. My father. So where is price here?
Price is the one that.
Is this the price?
Yes.
So this guy,
Why is that one showing only half? There's one column that's showing only half.
we have finished. You know, we have made selected price to be. We have made the select
Invisible ones that
volume, but we have made this one to be invisible. So when you now want to print it, this guy will not show. So print preview again. So everything is showing. Ha!
It is a challenge.
Just look at it.
Sounds much.
That's the second one. The second one is easier. Okay, thank you. Oh, PowerPoint.